It's August, it's Texas. That means just one thing, football. And ladies and gentlemen, we're here at Jerry Bennett Field in W.F. Lockett Stadium right here in Jefferson, Texas. We are covering tonight's scrimmage, the Jefferson Bulldogs taking on the Elysian Fields Yellow Jackets. And teams are on the field warming up. We have a controlled scrimmage here tonight. The first part of our scrimmage is going to be Jefferson's offense, the varsity offense, versus the Elysian Fields varsity defense. They're going to run 12 plays. And they are probably going to be scripted plays, as we're told. So it won't matter that much about the down and distance, but it will matter about the players getting a chance to take some reps against a different team. Not playing against your own guys, but you're playing against guys that want to beat you, and they're from somewhere else, which is really what we're going to get into next week when we start the football season. And for the Jefferson offense, the ball has been placed at the 30-yard line by the referees. It is a warm one out here in Jefferson today. The current temperature is 102 degrees. So they have the cool zone fans out on the sideline. Lots of water, lots of Gatorade. And they also have hoses. So we're going to keep these guys as cool as possible. Elysian Fields defense has taken the field, and they're in about their positions that they're going to start the game from. Jefferson's offense is getting some last-minute instructions. And we will get this scrimmage rolling here in just a few moments. And we hope that you are enjoying this broadcast on Bulldogs TV. As Jefferson now comes to the line of scrimmage. And once again, Tomias Taylor at quarterback hands the ball off. And working his way up the middle, number 5, Cameron Williams, tries to weave through but doesn't get very far. No gain. I'm sorry, a gain of 1 yard as the ball is placed in the middle of the field at the 31-yard line. And one hallmark of a scrimmage, coaches all over the place standing in the backfield for Jefferson. Tomias takes the snap in from the shotgun, hands again to Cameron Williams, who, after getting hit in the backfield, manages to go to the right side and get 1 more yard, making it 3rd down and 8 for Jefferson. Coach is talking it over with the players. Once again, it's a scrimmage, so coaches from both sides are out on the field, just standing right near the actual play. Jefferson comes up to the line. Tomias Taylor in the shotgun. He's back to pass, and after a vicious rush from Elysian Fields, he gets sacked, goes down at the 22-yard line, making it a 4th down play. Elysian Fields is getting through Jefferson's offensive line. Coming up to run a 4th down play. Once again, Tomias Taylor at quarterback in the shotgun. He's rolling to his left. Throws a strike to number 3, Chris Love, who gets a 1st down. moving the ball out to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. So they've now run 4 of the 12 plays that they are planning to run here. Coaches get out of the way. Teams come up to the line of scrimmage. Taylor in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it to number 21. Number 21, Kristen Bowman, junior running back, takes the ball up the middle, all the way to the Yellow Jackets' 41-yard line. Big play for the Bulldogs. Another 1st down. Players are looking to win starting spots for next week's season opener. Taylor takes the ball, hands off to number 21, Bowman again, who winds his way up the middle, fumbles the ball, and has it recovered by Elysian Fields. Since this is a controlled scrimmage, we'll see what happens here. But the ball has been placed at the 30-yard line. And as I say, because of the fact that this is a controlled scrimmage, we're just going to turn around and go the other way from left to right across your TV screen. Miles Taylor takes the snap from the shotgun, throws it out to number 11, Travis Gray, who makes a 9-yard gain out of the play. Travis is a true freshman. And after that 9-yard gain, Bulldogs have it 2nd and 1. We'll see what kind of a play they run. Once again, Miles Taylor lining up in the shotgun as quarterback. Takes the snap. Great blocking for Cameron Williams, who runs it to the outside, right side, all the way down to the 20-yard line. They mark it at the 21 for a big 1st down for Jefferson. Take time to move the chains, move the coaches as they talk to the players, tell them what play they're going to run next. Some Gatorades getting handed out, Gatorade or water, whatever's in the bottle. And Jefferson breaks their huddle. The Trench Mafia leads them up to the line of scrimmage. Miles Taylor still at quarterback in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands the ball off to number 24, Jermaine Hopkins Jr., who gets out to the outside as he runs to the left and weaves his way for a gain of 3 yards. Hopkins is also a freshman. So this team is deep. We expect a lot from the Bulldogs this year as they come to the line to run their next play. Making adjustments to the formation. Then Taylor takes the snap. The ball is a fake handoff, and the throw goes between 2 receivers and falls to the ground. Incomplete. comes back to the 18-yard line, where it will be 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. And the Elysian Fields defense is moving off to the side. Now coming back. I think we've got 1, maybe 2 more plays left for Jefferson to run. Players getting some last-minute instructions, but now they come up to the line. Coaches get out of the way so they can run this play. Taylor takes the snap, rolls to his left, straightens up and throws for a touchdown. Number 24, Jermaine Hopkins, catches the ball in the end zone for the touchdown. And as we get set for the Bulldogs to kick an extra point, which is one of the few special teams plays that we are going to run here tonight. No, we are not. I'm sorry, we are not running extra points this week. Last week we did. And the Bulldogs hand off once again to Cameron Taylor. Cameron Williams, who runs all the way from the Bulldogs 30 to the Jackets 40. They're marking it at the 41-yard line, but that is going to be it for the varsity offense of the Jefferson Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs set up to run one more offensive play. Tobias Taylor takes it. I'm sorry, number 9. Anthony Fleury makes the throw, and he overthrows everybody. Okay, this is going to be the JV offense, I've been told. So the Jefferson JV offense versus the Elysian Fields JV defense. And that was Coben Tomlinson at quarterback. Once again, he takes the snap, hands off to number 3, Jacoby Morrow. And he winds his way to about the 38-yard line. We'll see where the officials mark it. They mark it at the 38. Once again, coaches out on the field giving their teams instruction and play calling. Here come the Bulldogs. Running this play from the 38-yard line. Snap, and once again Jacoby Morrow has the ball. He's running to his right, gets out for a gain of 1, maybe 2, depending on where the officials mark this one. And they give him the 40-yard line. That would be a first down for the Bulldogs as they come up to the line of scrimmage now. Tomlinson back in the shotgun. He has backs on either side of him. as well as a receiver to his left. He hands off once again to, looks like Jacoby Morrow. Bulldogs have advanced to the Elysian Field's 49-yard line. Running their plays. Once again, this is a controlled scrimmage. The Bulldogs come to the line of scrimmage. And the ball goes to number 24, Del Brown. And he gets it out to the 45-yard line of the Jackets. Gain of 4. And the JV is running their plays in quick succession here. As I said earlier, the temperature at the start of this scrimmage was 102 degrees. And Tomlinson runs to his left for a gain of 1 yard or so. It's at the 44-yard line of the Jackets. Bulldogs break their huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. Vincent Tucker is out on the left wing. Tomlinson hands it off to 24, Del Brown, who winds his way to the 40-yard line as he worked it to the left. Make it 4th down and 1 if we were keeping track of that. We're turning everything around here, letting them go the other way. In between plays, we've got coaches all in the middle of everything. Once again, giving instruction to the players, calling plays, and letting them break the huddle. Vincent Tucker is out to the left. And Tomlinson has Del Brown beside him. 4-man rush. It's back to pass. He throws it across the middle. Number 29, Vincent Tucker, grabs it over the middle and gets it all the way down to the Jackets' 30-yard line. From the Bulldogs' 30, that's a 40-yard gain. Bulldogs are looking for some players to continue the tradition of making the big play when they need it. And they come up to the line, ready to run the next play. Tomlinson still in the game at quarterback. And he's got 24, Del Brown beside him. He's rolling to his right, pointing his direction, and throws to a safety valve receiver who let it slip through his hands. Number 19, Lane Diaz, was the intended receiver. Players are walking towards the sidelines. Coaches stop them and say, get back out there. They've called another play. Getting organized for Tomlinson. A little high snap, but he got it under control, but a big rush, and he is whistled down. Loss on the play. He gets caught in the backfield as he was trying to get to his left. And that is going to be it for the Bulldogs JV offense and the Elysian Fields JV defense. Right now, the Elysian Fields varsity offense is going to take 12 plays against Jefferson's varsity defense. So this will give us a chance tonight to see a Jefferson Bulldog defense for the first time, and it's going to be the varsity. Once again, coaches out on the field with the players in the huddle. This is only a scrimmage. And they are simply getting things organized, teaching the players. Because, of course, instead of having practice today, we're having this scrimmage. And Elysian Fields begins to break the huddle. Players come up to the line. We have not been given a roster for Elysian Fields. Best we can do is call numbers. And the quarterback back to pass. He is sacked. We had 3 players led by number 8. Travis Harris, a senior linebacker, got to the quarterback first. As I've been known to say, that was a team meeting at the quarterback. So once again, Elysian Fields breaks the huddle. They've got the ball. Once again, they put it at the 30-yard line. This is a scrimmage. And a handoff to number 12, and Jefferson had that one snuffed out. He was going backwards as soon as he got the ball. But as a scrimmage, the ball is back at the 30-yard line. That big loss did not happen. Elysian Fields coaches are in the huddle, along with trainers with water and or Gatorade. Elysian Fields breaks the huddle, looking to see what they can do against the Jefferson defense, and we've got an offsides. Players for Elysian Fields moved, and Jefferson Bulldogs came across to make sure that they got flagged for that mistake. So, once again, Elysian Fields in the huddle. Getting instruction from their coaches. In the meantime, Bulldogs coach Antoine Jimerson has got the attention of the referee, letting him know something. And we have whistles again as this play does not get off. Movement once again from the Yellow Jackets, and that sharp Jefferson defense took advantage of that movement, made sure that the Yellow Jackets got caught for that one. So coaches are talking to the Yellow Jackets offense in the huddle as the shadows begin to creep across the field here, down the grandstands. We've got a lot of shade now from the trees behind WF Lockett Stadium. The Jackets break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. And we get the snap and a fake throw after a handoff to the running back who goes nowhere. So the referees will put the ball back at the 30-yard line. Elysian Field's offense is struggling against the Jefferson defense. Those dogs are just firing off the ball. Here come the Jackets. Once again, quarterback number 6 calling the snap. Jefferson gets a good jump off the ball. The ball is tipped right into the hands of number 3, Chris Love. Makes the interception and carries it back to the end zone. That'll be a touchdown, Bulldogs. But for the purposes of this scrimmage, we're not kicking the extra point right now. We will do that in the live varsity quarter. In the meantime, the Elysian Fields varsity offense is going to try to find a way to do something against the Jefferson defense. But that ball was tipped off the receiver's hands right into Chris Love's hands. And Chris took care of that ball. Okay, the coaches continue to talk to the players during this huddle. And number 30 comes into the game on defense. Keyshawn Whitaker, a junior, comes in to play linebacker. And we had another false start going against the Jackets. Bulldogs were showing a blitz, bringing a man forward right as the ball was snapped, and caused them to jump. Needed to get a head start on making their block. But the Bulldog defense is just being stingy with yardage here tonight. They get lined up, snap the ball to number 34 now, is at quarterback. He gets a completed pass out to number 12, who gets hit right away. A gain of about 8 yards, but that was all he was going to get as he got wrapped up by the Jefferson defense. The ball is back at the 30-yard line. They are giving the Jackets offense plenty of room to work. And players get lined up. 34, he looks one way, rolls another, and manages to get 1 yard on his carry. Ball has been put back on the 30-yard line. Coach is teaching the players, instructing them, and they break the huddle. Bulldogs look to see where to line up, getting their assigned players. Quick handoff to number 2 for the Jackets. Does not get far. Okay, looked like a fake handoff on that play. Actually ran it to the right. But Elysian Fields is choosing to run every play from the 30 so far for their varsity offense. Official has put the ball down once again at the 30-yard line towards the right hash mark. And now they begin to break the huddle. Different position coaches for Elysian Fields telling their players what they want them to do. Now they completely break the huddle, come up to the line. Jefferson's ready to blitz them, and they throw it out to number 20, who gets makes the catch, gets a good run, and fumbles it out of bounds after being tackled by number 17, Amaron Bruce, and number 10, Judson Carter for the Bulldogs. We're going to mark this one. We are going to bring it upfield now for the Yellow Jackets. And they're going to mark it at the Bulldogs' 49-yard line. That's 8 plays run for the Yellow Jackets. And they break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. Number 34 still at quarterback. As again, we don't have a roster for the Jackets. He throws to his right quickly. It is a catch by number 20 for the Jackets. And a 3-yard gain to the Bulldog 46-yard line. Once again, with the temperature at the start of the scrimmage of 102 degrees. They're keeping a close eye on the players. Number 34 for the Jackets hands off to 23. He's going around the right end. And no gain as number 10, Judson Carter, is out there for the tackle for the Bulldogs. He just put his feet out from under him, and down he went. Players going over to get some water and talk to Bulldogs coaches. Number 16, Tomias Taylor, is coming in to play defensive back, as Daniel Smith comes out of the game. Get a little rest and some water. The Jackets begin to break the huddle. Drops back to pass, and a low pass intended for number 10, but the ball was too short, and it falls incomplete. Should be one more play to go for Elysian Fields. break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. Number 34 still in at quarterback. Takes the snap, throws in the backfield to number 12. A jersey grab that doesn't quite get him, but number 10, Judson Carter, who after losing his grab on the jersey, manages to catch back up and take him down at the 45-yard line. That's going to do it for Elysian Fields varsity offense. We are now going to have 10 plays for the Elysian Fields JV offense versus the Jefferson JV defense. And we will see if the JV Bulldogs can dominate Elysian Fields just like the varsity did. And Bulldogs are looking to dominate the Elysian Fields team as the sun begins to lower down in the sky. It is a clear blue sky, 102 degrees as we started this scrimmage. And the Elysian Fields breaks the huddle, comes to the line. And a bad snap towards number 7, and they've already whistled this one dead. Once again, it is a scrimmage, and to keep players from getting hurt, something wayward goes on, the referees are blowing the whistle. That's right, we're not looking to get anybody hurt. Here comes Elysian Fields again, up to the line of scrimmage. Number 7 at quarterback. We have not been given a roster for them. So in traffic, he tries to throw number 24 for Jefferson. Dell Brown gets his hands up, tips the ball. It falls harmlessly to the ground. The Bulldogs are keeping their heads in the game, their eyes on the ball. Managed to get hands up and knock that one down. Breaking the huddle. Here comes Elysian Fields. And the snap back. Quick handoff. And he is buried beneath the Jefferson defense. Tried to run it up the middle. He was so surrounded, I could not see a number. Finally, I get the number 3 for Elysian Fields, but that was simply a defensive team meeting at the running back. He had no chance of going anywhere. And Elysian Fields begins to break the huddle. Coaches giving them instructions, coaching, and the play. And a low snap, but number 7 picks it up, hands it forward to his running back, number 18. There are flags on the play. We're looking to see if they give us a sign as to what it was. but there was a 2-yard loss on that play. As once again, the Jefferson JV defense just fires off the ball and makes it into the backfield. They have come to the line of scrimmage. Number 7 claps for the ball, hands it to number 18, who's running left, turns back to his right, and then runs into a big pile of Bulldogs. Gets it all the way out to the 34-yard line. He managed to keep his feet there, change his direction, and escape from a few of the Bulldog players, but he didn't get far. And once again, breaking the huddle. Number 7 for the Elysian Fields JV. Claps for the ball. A low snap. He picks it up. And no gain on that play. Let's see number 53, Will Baldwin, making the stop for the Bulldogs. Here at Jerry Bennett Field, WF Lockett Stadium, we are not far from the Union Pacific Railroad tracks. And that Union Pacific train is making more noise than the Elysian Fields offense. But here they come. Once again, number 7 is the quarterback for Elysian Fields. And we had some movement on the line. Another poor snap. Number 7 takes the ball to his left. Gets around in for about 3 yards, maybe 4. Okay, and they mark it on the 34-yard line. Coach is in the huddle. That's one way to know it's a scrimmage. Elysian Fields, the center comes out quickly. Then the rest of the team follows. Number 7 in the shotgun for Elysian Fields. Another low snap. He picks it up after fumbling it and is surrounded by Bulldogs. Number 52. Brian Jameson got there first, helped take him down as the Bulldog defense swarmed when they saw the quarterback in trouble. Ethan Maxwell coming out of the game for the Bulldogs JV. And Elysian Fields breaks the huddle, comes up to the ball. Jefferson's defense adjusts. He claps for the ball. A decent snap this time. He's rolling to his right, throws to number 22. Gets a 6-yard gain. Maybe 5. Looks like the referee is going to mark it for a 5-yard gain. And the Elysian Fields JV offense is headed to the sidelines. And the Jefferson JV defense comes to the sidelines. They've done their work well. Elysian Fields did not even get past the 40. Next up, we have the Jefferson Bulldogs varsity offense against Elysian Fields varsity defense. We're going to run 10 plays right now. Once again, this is a controlled scrimmage. And looking to see who's at quarterback. Number 2. Carrick Nard took the snap, handed off, and a short gain on the play, 2 yards to the 32-yard line. The Bulldogs are, most of them do not have numbers that I'm able to see on their shoulders. So at times it can be hard to get a number here. Once again, Carrick Nard takes a snap, fakes a handoff, and he is running to his left. He gets across the 40, and as he tries to leap over a defender, gets tripped up and lands at the 42-yard line. A first down for the Bulldogs, as they're going to try and march it down the field here during this scrimmage. Carrick Nard once again lining up at quarterback with number 8, Travis Harris. Beside him at the running back position. Ball is snapped, thrown out, and through the hands of Jermaine Hopkins. A little bit high for him. But that will bring up a second down for the Bulldogs. Hopkins is a freshman. And the one thing we have to remember about the Jefferson freshmen, during their time in junior high, they lost no games. They won every one of them. So the Bulldogs come up to the line of scrimmage. Nard once again at quarterback, with Harris beside him at the running back. Good snap. He rolls slightly to his right. He's going to call his own number, but did not get far. Looks like a loss of 5 on that play. And we've got a helmet coming off. Kingston Nelson looks like he lost his helmet on that play. Under game rules, he'd have to take a play off. And the Bulldogs offense comes back to the line. And they've got it on their own 38-yard line over at the left hash. Nard takes a snap, hands it to number 17, Amaron Bruce, who carries across the 40 to the left, and the officials are going to mark it. They're going to bring it back to the 30-yard line. Let the Bulldogs offense run some more plays with plenty of field out in front of them. Once again, this is a scrimmage. So a lot of things that would happen during a normal game are being substituted here. Like we don't have any down markers, no chains to move up and down the field. Nard back in at quarterback takes the snap, hands quickly to number 17, Amarin Bruce, who runs to his right. From the 30, he gets out to the 37-yard line. Official marks it at the 37 on the right hash. Bulldogs break the huddle, having to chase the Elysian Fields coaches away. A tight formation by the Bulldogs line. Nard gets the snap, a big rush. He calls his own number, going to his right, runs it around in and gets out to the 46-yard line. A big play from the Bulldogs quarterback. Out to the 46. And the Bulldogs get their next play called quickly. Breaking the huddle, coming up to the line. Nard takes the snap. And a big hole around the left side for Amarin Bruce, number 17. He carries that ball out to midfield. They are marking it right on the 50. The nose of the ball just touching the 50. Over on the left hash mark. Coaches in the huddle for both teams. This is a scrimmage. Coach Jimerson from the sidelines yelling instructions to his players. Dallas Lewis is coming out of the game. To the sidelines, takes his helmet off. But Jakirik Nard takes the snap, hands it to the man in motion, number 10, Carter, who weaves his way up the right side through the line and gets about 3 yards, maybe 4. And give him 3 yards, so that brings it to the Elysian Fields 47. As we go back into the huddle, the Bulldogs varsity offense has run 9 plays in this session. 1 more to go. And here come the Bulldogs. Snap to Nard. I'm sorry, 13. And Cornell Nunn throws it to a wide open Jermaine Hopkins, but led him just a hair too much. He's unable to come up with that catch, and that makes 10 plays for the Bulldog varsity offense. They'll come off the field, and we will now switch over to the Jefferson JV offense versus Elysian Fields JV defense. And the next session of this scrimmage is going to be Jefferson's JV offense versus Elysian Fields JV defense. here we go. The JV offense, they're going to run 8 plays against the defense. And a long throw that is intercepted. Meant for Marquise Chambers, but the ball was somewhat underthrown and intercepted. Not going to hurt things too badly. This is a scrimmage, and it's going to be the offense getting that ball back. Once again, they're at the 30-yard line. Coming up to the ball. Looking for the quarterback's number. It starts with a 2. He claps, gets the ball. 20. And number 31, Vontae Black, takes the ball, brings it up the right side for a gain of 8. Ball is marked at the Bulldogs' 38-yard line, where it's going to be a 1st and 10. I'm sorry, it might as well be a 1st and 10. We're not running downs and distance for this scrimmage. Here come the Bulldogs out of the huddle. Number 29, Vincent Tucker at quarterback. And it's a bad snap. Tucker comes forward, gets the ball. The offensive line did such a good job of blocking that he was able to run up, pick up that football, go around the right, and instead of a loss on the play, it was a gain of 3. Once again, here come the Bulldogs. Tucker at quarterback. This is the JV offense. A good snap. He hands it to, looks like number, can't get the number on the jersey. It's kind of crumpled up there. Bulldogs come to the line of scrimmage. Tucker once again at quarterback. A high snap, a bad one. It was like an ephus pitch in baseball. Back to the line of scrimmage. Tucker is going to see if he can get a good snap, and another high snap. And once again, it being a scrimmage, even though LaTrevion Moss got on that ball, it was whistled dead long before. And another high snap, but this time Taylor brings it down. Tucker brings it down. He has to run to his right and is able to get back to the 30-yard line. A little bit of trouble with snaps for the JV during this session. We've got one more play to run. Breaking the huddle, coming to the line, the Jefferson Bulldogs. Vincent Tucker at quarterback. He's got two runners beside him. A good snap this time. He gets some good blocking and almost caught by Avery Lawson. Let it get through his hands after a little bit of a tip from number 57 of the Elysian Fields defense. Just broke his concentration. And after those 8 plays, we are now going to run 10 plays of the Elysian Fields varsity offense versus the Jefferson Bulldogs varsity defense. And don't forget, tomorrow night at 6 o'clock at the Jefferson High School gym, meet the Bulldogs. We are going to introduce the sports teams and various clubs from around the high school and let you know about all that these young ladies and gentlemen are doing. And there will also be a back to school bash. Okay, Elysian Fields is taking the ball at their own 30-yard line as we start this scrimmage. They are going to run 10 plays. Coaches in the huddle and on the field, as once again this is a scrimmage, which means football practice against another team. And snap back to number 34. He hands off quickly. A gain of 2, maybe 3 by number 30. Bulldogs coaches calling a couple players over to talk to them, let them know what they did right, did wrong, what they can do to do it better. Elysian Fields has coaches in the huddle. And this time, the run was not so successful. Again, coaches out coaching the players. Break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage to face the Jefferson defense. Bulldogs are firing off the ball. Team tackle. And 2 receivers out to the left. The varsity offense for Elysian Fields. Quarterback takes the snap, hands to number 80, who gets wrapped up by Amarin Bruce, playing linebacker. Not fooled on that play. And number 80 is down for Elysian Fields. He's trying to walk it off. Trying to make it off under his own power. It's either a knee or an ankle. He's making it off the field. And as play resumes, the Jackets have run 5 plays. Come up to the line of scrimmage. Bulldogs fire off as number 23 runs to the right. Number 8, Travis Harris, is credited for that tackle. Just chased him down from the backside of that play. Did not let him gain much of anything. Once again, the Jefferson defense is playing strong. They break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. Man in motion for the Jackets, but the quarterback never got rid of it. And the coaches are firing up the players over that one. We had 3 players on top of the quarterback for that one. That play was going nowhere. So we'll bring it back to the 30-yard line as the scrimmage rolls along. The Jackets have run 7 plays in this scrimmage, in this part of the scrimmage. Of the 10 that they are planning to run. Slightly low snap, but number 34 is able to get it, but he overthrows his man, number 12. Depending on the play, are Jermaine Hopkins and Christian McCoy for the Bulldogs. And in the background, you can hear another Union Pacific train. When we get out here on Friday nights, as the season goes along, our Jefferson crowd is going to be making more noise than those trains do. The 9th play of this series has the ball on the 30-yard line for the Yellow Jackets. They come to the line. Quarterback claps for the ball, has a man in motion that he does not give it to, fakes the handoff, he goes around the left side and gets pushed out of bounds at the 34-yard line. That would be a gain of 4 yards. Tried to get that stiff arm up there and gain more, but it didn't work out for him. And they gave him 5 yards. They've marked it at the 35-yard line. Coach is talking to the players. Coach Antoine Jimerson standing out at the 25-yard line, talking to some of his other coaches, giving instructions to his players. Jackets come out of the huddle. This should be the last offensive play they run. They're getting set. Ball is snapped to number 34. He is rushed, but gets it off. And the Bulldog defense makes the tackle at the sideline. I did not get the number. I think it was number 13, Cornell Nunn, who got him out of bounds. And I see 10 plays on the scoreboard. Looks like they're going to run one more. After this, we're going to have the Elysian Fields JV offense versus Jefferson's JV defense. Players on the sidelines are getting called by one of the coaches to get some more instruction and get fired up for the plays that they are about to run. The shadows here are now starting to creep across the field. The Elysian Fields Yellow Jackets come up to the line of scrimmage and throw the ball, and we have a face mask out there. Referee saw it too. Number 12 for the Yellow Jackets made that catch, got the ball out to the 45-yard line. But that's going to be it for this part of the scrimmage. The 10 plays that the varsity offense of the Yellow Jackets ran against Jefferson's varsity defense. Once again, don't forget, meet the Bulldogs tomorrow night at the Jefferson High School gym. It's going to be at 6 o'clock, and we are going to meet the players of the Bulldog sports teams. And after that, immediately following that, is going to be the back-to-school bash. So, a lot of fun at Jefferson High School gym tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. Be there. The weather is one of the stories of tonight's game. It is 6:40. The temperature is 100 degrees. Players are making sure they get plenty of water. We've got cool zone fans out here. We have got shade starting to creep across the field now. In fact, the shadow of the press box is all the way out to the near side hash marks. And the Elysian Fields JV offense breaks the huddle. They're going against Jefferson's JV defense. It's going to be 8 plays. And some adjustments going on. Last bit of instruction. Now they're getting ready. The quarterback claps his hands to snap the ball, throws it across the middle where it is dropped. Elysian Fields has not provided us a roster. I do not have player names. We'll be getting their numbers. And the Jackets break the huddle now. Going to run it again from the 30-yard line, middle of the field. A clap of the hands, the ball is snapped. Number 69, Running back going left and going nowhere. He had 4 Bulldogs in on that tackle. I see number 22, Cade Stone, a sophomore who was in on that tackle. So that moves the ball over to the right hash mark. The Jackets are going to play it from the 30-yard line. This is a controlled scrimmage. Coach is out on the field. But here we go. 2 receivers out to the left for Elysian Fields. Jefferson readjusts its line. A bad snap over the head, and that play is called dead. So they're going to run another play. That was a quick huddle. Once again, 2 receivers out to the left for Elysian Fields. Jefferson adjusts their defense. And a quick handoff to number 37. He's running to his left and gets around in. He is going, but number 28. But Trevion Moss pushes him out of bounds after a gain of 22 yards. I'm sorry, 21 yards. Nope, back. They mark it one place, then they pick it up and move it. It is at the Jefferson 43-yard line. That will make it a gain of 27 yards. Everybody's working to get their season game going. And here come the Yellow Jackets. Oh, and it's snapped over the head of the quarterback, number 18. Once again, I do not have names for the Yellow Jackets. I asked them for a roster before the game, but they did not have one to give me. Have a live quarter of the varsity coming up after this. There will be no rush, and we can trade punts, but right now a snap to number 18 and whistles being blown as referees didn't like something that happened. Five plays have been run in this 8-play scrimmage. This part of the scrimmage, that is. And once again, the Yellow Jackets break the huddle, come up to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback snaps for the ball. It's a good snap, and he is calling his own number, running to the right, number 31. Vontae Black makes the tackle. No gain on the play for the Jackets. The officials are marking it. Okay, he picks up the ball. Marks it. Okay, he marks it at the 44-yard line of the Bulldogs. That makes it a 1-yard loss on that last carry. 6 plays have been run, 2 remaining for the Yellow Jackets. They're going up against a very stingy Jefferson Bulldog JV defense. Defenses for the Bulldogs have been looking very good tonight. And coaches release the Jackets from the huddle. They jog up to the line. get ready to run this play. Claps for the ball, hands it off to number 69. The big running back is getting ahead of steam up and gets knocked out of bounds. And it looks like the 38-yard line. We'll see where the officials mark that one. One more play for the Yellow Jackets. Okay, they called him out at the 40. So only a 4-yard gain on that play. For a JV running back, he's a big guy, number 69. And the Jackets begin to break the huddle, get up to the line of scrimmage. Get set for their positions. And we had some movement on the line. Quick firing by Jefferson, but they get the play off. And a gain of about 5 yards. No, it's being marked at the 36, a gain of 4 on that play. And that does it for this part of the scrimmage. Next, we have a live quarter. One live quarter. The varsity teams will be playing. And since it is a live quarter, we will see both offense and defense. All right, we are back at Jerry Bennett Field, W.F. Lockett Stadium, right here in Jefferson, Texas. It is 100 degrees outside, and the Jefferson Bulldogs and Elysian Field's Yellow Jackets are getting set for a live quarter of football. Preseason scrimmage. Bulldogs are preparing for their home opener next week against New Boston, right here in Jefferson at 7:30 next Friday night. As we get set to start this scrimmage, the shadows are beginning to lengthen across the field. The press box shadow is about halfway across the field now. Bulldogs talking things over. The Yellow Jackets defense standing around waiting for things to get started. And for this live scrimmage, we do have down and distance markers. So first down for Jefferson, 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. As we get set, Tobias Taylor at quarterback, takes the snap, hands off to Cameron Williams, who runs through the line on the right-hand side. Makes it a gain of 7 as the referee marks the ball at the Bulldogs' 37-yard line. And the Bulldogs don't waste time in the huddle. They're breaking the huddle already. Taylor in the backfield in the shotgun, ready to hand it off to Williams if he chooses to do so. Gets the snap and whistles on the play. We're going to stop the clock at 11 minutes, 22 seconds to go. And see what was going on. And we have illegal procedure called against Jefferson. And that's going to result in a walk-off of 5 yards, putting the ball at the 32-yard line. Second down and 8 for the Bulldogs. Referee is winding the clock. It goes past 11:20. Taylor ready to take the snap. Hands it off to Cameron Williams again, who breaks through the line, and he has got some running room. He is at the 40 of the Yellow Jackets. Gets down to the 32-yard line of the Yellow Jackets. That moves the chains, and the Bulldogs have some momentum. They're getting ready to come up to the line. Yellow Jackets players still walking back, trying to get ready, set. Taylor in the shotgun. Gets the snap. He's back to pass. He's looking. He throws to number 3, Chris Love, who catches it, turns toward the middle, runs up the field, gets it down to the 15-yard line. A great catch by Chris Love and a first down for the Jefferson Bulldogs. Taylor gets the snap again. The Trench Mafia pushes Elysian Fields back. We get down to the 13-yard line. Cameron Williams getting the ball and moving it up the field. Second down and 8. Taylor ready for the snap again. Gets the snap, hands it to Williams, who is trying to go right, goes through the line and gets it down to the 1-yard line. Almost got that one in. The Bulldogs quickly getting to the line of scrimmage. We've got 9:35 left to go. Taylor gives the ball to Williams again. The Trench Mafia pushes the Elysian Fields defense into the end zone. Williams follows for the touchdown. Touchdown Bulldogs. This is a scrimmage. We are going to run the extra point, but there will be no rush. So it's going to be a snap, a hold, and a kick. 9:25 to go. The Bulldogs lead 6-0 right now as we go for the extra point. Referee says run the play. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick, and it's good. Bulldogs 7, Elysian Fields 0. The Bulldogs showed dominance on that series of plays. And with 9:25 remaining, the Varsity defense is now going to take the field. Elysian Fields will start at their own 30-yard line, and we will see just how far the Bulldogs defense can push them back. Okay, Elysian Fields players are on the sideline in a huddle getting last-minute instructions from their coach. They now break the huddle, come onto the field. They finally break the huddle now on the field. Starting at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Quarterback claps for the snap. 34 is the quarterback. He throws to the left sideline. A high throw that goes through the hands of his receiver. Defending on the play, number 2, Jakirik Nard. For the Bulldogs, also number 16 out there, Tamias Taylor. Bulldogs adjust their defense as Elysian Fields, 2nd down 10. Quarterback tries to call his own number up the middle of the field. Nowhere. The defensive line breaks through. And the referee marks it for a 1-yard loss. Elysian Fields ball, 3rd and 11 from their own 29-yard line. They quickly come to the line of scrimmage. The Bulldogs are ready. Man in motion for Elysian Fields. And we have a quick snap that goes nowhere. Number 23 for Elysian Fields tries to run the ball. He gets caught in the backfield. It is a loss of 3 yards. Ball now for 4th down at the 26-yard line of the Yellow Jackets. This is a controlled scrimmage, although it is a live quarter. We are doing punts. And okay, they are going to punt it. They had the option of trading 30 yards for a punt, or 35 yards for a punt. And he's kicking it. A poor kick off the side of his foot. And it managed not to go out of bounds, but the ball is down at the Elysian Fields 39-yard line. That is a 14-yard punt that Jefferson did not touch. The ball was downed. So here comes the Bulldog offense with 7:47 left to go in this quarter. We are once again going to see what Tamias Taylor and the vaunted Jefferson offense can do. Trench Mafia out there leading the way. We'll see how far they push back that Elysian Fields defense. Tamias Taylor ready to take the snap. Hands the ball off to number 17, who's weaving around through the left and gets it down to the 24-yard line. Another 1st down. Amarin Bruce on that carry. Gets it down to the 20. They mark it at the 23-yard line. Bruce is going to stay in the backfield along with Tamias Taylor. Travis Gray is out to the right, but Taylor throws. He hits his man on the left, number 24, Jermaine Hopkins, who catches the ball, comes back towards the inside. He was out towards the left sideline, caught the ball, came back to the inside of the field, got it down to the 10-yard line. His helmet comes off. He is going off for a play, but a great catch by Jermaine Hopkins. Okay, replacing him now is Chris Love. Out to the left. Number 11, Travis Gray, is out to the right. Taylor has Amarin Bruce in the backfield and the Trench Mafia in front of him. Taylor takes the snap. It's a bit high, but he hands it to Bruce, who goes through the middle, and he gets his way down. He's at the 1 and not able to get it across. It took 4 men to tackle Amarin Bruce there. Just kept him out of the end zone. He got it down to the 1 where the Bulldogs will have it. 1st and 10, first and goal rather, going for a touchdown. This is where we expect the Trench Mafia to just push them back into the end zone. We'll see who carries the ball. Looks like number 8. And Travis Harris carries the ball in for the touchdown Bulldogs. Okay, the Bulldogs prepare to kick an extra point. And that's number 6, Dominic Rivers, about to kick the extra point. There is no rush on this scrimmage. It's down, it's up, and he kicks it through. 14-0 Bulldogs with 6 minutes, 17 seconds left to go in this live quarter. Elysian Fields will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. We'll see if they're able to do anything against the Jefferson Bulldogs defense. Don't forget, tomorrow night at the Jefferson High School gym, meet the Bulldogs. It's going to be at 6 o'clock. We're going to meet the team as well as other Jefferson sports teams. And after that is going to be the back to school bash. Be at the high school tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. Meet the Bulldogs and Jefferson's back to school bash. And here we go. The Elysian Fields Yellow Jackets come up to the ball at the 30-yard line, right in the middle of the field. Man goes in motion, but the quarterback calls his own number. He's trying to get through the line, and he got an 8-yard gain. Tackled by multiple Jefferson players. Looked like Amron Bruce in on that tackle. I'm sorry, Joshua Biddle in on that tackle. It's marked at the 38-yard line. 2nd down and 2 for the Yellow Jackets. The Bulldogs are waiting for them to break the huddle. And we had the tight end moving early on the left side of the Yellow Jackets line. That's going to be an offsides penalty, moving the ball back to the 33-yard line, where they will now have a 2nd down and 7 to go. No, I'm sorry. We're going to keep it at the 38. No, we are marking it off. They set the ball down on the 38 and now have marked it back to the 33-yard line. Once again, 2nd down and 7 for the Yellow Jackets. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Quarterback claps for the ball. 34 passes it out. And we have a quick tackle after the completed pass, but they only got 2 yards on it to the 35-yard line. I'm sorry, they're marking it at the 36. So the Jackets are going to face a 3rd down and 4 to go. Bulldog defense waiting for Elysian Fields to break the huddle. They come up to the line, jogging up quickly. Teams are set. 34 claps for the ball. Here comes the Jefferson defense. He throws it out, and it is incomplete. Knocked away by Judson Carter, who was defending on that play. Making it 4th down and 4 for the Jackets. Last time they punted. We'll see what they do here. 4 minutes, 33 seconds left in the game. And we will see what kind of a punt they're able to get. There was no rush allowed on the last punt. So it looks like we're playing no rush on kicks. The ball is snapped and punted away. This is a much better punt. And Jefferson catches it at the 36-yard line. So a 28-yard punt, which will give Jefferson a 1st and 10 on their own 36-yard line. 4 minutes, 26 seconds left in this scrimmage. And the Bulldogs break the huddle, standing in their positions as they get organized to take this snap. The referee starts the clock. Tamias Taylor in the backfield. Takes the snap, fakes a handoff, throws it across the middle to number 9, who catches it, runs to the end zone for a touchdown. Anthony Flannery catches that one across the middle, turns it up the field, takes it all the way in for that Bulldogs touchdown. And it's going to be called back. Looking for some kind of a signal from the referees as to what happened. And penalty against Jefferson. Okay, we had a block in the back against Jefferson. And so that one is being called back. 4 minutes, 11 seconds left to play in this quarter. Illegal block against Jefferson. It is going to be a first down. They are marking the ball at the Elysian Fields 37. We have a 1st and 10. Here come the Bulldogs. Number 2, Jakirik Nard is now taking the snap. He hands off to number 21, Christian Bowman, who runs it all the way up through the middle of the line to the 22-yard line. I'm sorry, they're marking it at the 24. Looked like his knee went down there. Okay. Jakirik Nard once again lines up with Christian Bowman in the backfield. Here comes the snap. And he rolls to his right, getting good blocking. Throws it out to number 11. He catches it at the 21. He cuts it back, and he is headed for the 2-yard line. And we've got some whistles. Some players needing attention on the field. Looked like Travis Gray caught that one, took it down to the 2-yard line. We have 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Players, you have a couple of players for Elysian Fields getting some attention on the field. One helped up, another one gets up under his own power. One more player. No, okay, we got one player just kind of slowly making his way off. I can't get a number. Looks like number 2 for Elysian Fields. And here come the Bulldogs. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Jakirik Nard in taking the snap at quarterback. He's got number 21, Christian Bowman. Referee winds the clock. Here we go. The Trench Mafia gets set. There's the snap. He throws it to number 10, Judson Carter, for the touchdown. And we have that one's going to get called. No, the penalty is declined. It was offsides against Elysian Fields. We have a touchdown for Jefferson, making the score with 2 minutes, 55 seconds left to play in this quarter. Bulldogs 20, Elysian Fields nothing. And the Bulldogs are getting ready to attempt another extra point. Once again, there is no rush at this scrimmage. So, Dominic Rivers gets set to make this kick. The ball is snapped. The hold is good. The kick is up. And it is good. 21-0 Bulldogs. And at this break in the action, I'll remind you that the Meet the Bulldogs presentation is tomorrow night at 6 o'clock at the Jefferson High School gym. We will be introducing the sports teams of the Jefferson Bulldogs, followed by the Back to School Bash. So meet the Bulldogs tomorrow night and then have a good time at the Jefferson High School gym, 6 o'clock. The Yellow Jackets will take the ball with 2 minutes, 55 seconds left on their own 30-yard line. They come to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback claps for the snap. He fakes a handoff and throws, and it is complete out to the 49-yard line of the Bulldogs. And we've got some laundry as he threw him out of bounds. After he had stepped out, once a guy steps out, you cannot throw him down. Okay, referee comes up. Calls a personal foul against the Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs are walking backwards. Looks like the referee is marking it off, although he's not carrying the football. And that 15-yard mark gives the Elysian Fields a first down on the Bulldogs' 33-yard line. Ball is over on the far hash. Center breaks the huddle. The rest of the team just about to break. The center is over the ball by himself. And the rest of the team breaks the huddle, comes up to the line quickly, gets set to play. The Bulldogs make their defensive adjustments. Ball is snapped. And no gain on that play. Number 12, 17 rather, went nowhere. That Bulldog defense just comes rushing through the line, and a loss on the play. It's back to the 36-yard line of the Bulldogs, where it will be second down and about 11. Taking their time in the huddle. Clock runs to 2 minutes. And continuing to roll. The Yellow Jackets break the huddle, get to the line of scrimmage. Getting set. The Bulldogs are already set. Here they come. And quarterback tries to run it himself. He does get through the middle of the line. Gets it out to the Bulldogs, looks like the 27. So it's going to be third down and about 5. And once again, quickly breaking the huddle. Getting to the line. Man in motion, the ball is snapped. And given to number 31, who gets around the right end. Gets it down to about the 11-yard line for a first down. This is the most progress we have seen from the Yellow Jackets offense all evening. And once again, they mark it at the Bulldogs 11. It is a 1st and 10. They can get a first down without scoring. And with 56 seconds to play. They're going to have to hurry if they want to get enough plays in to even think about having a chance to score against this Bulldog defense. Coming up to the line, number 34. And guard pulls away, trying to get out front much too early. That'll cost the Jackets 5 yards, moving it back to the 16-yard line, where they'll have it now, 1st and 15. The bad thing for the Jackets is it cost them time off the clock. It stopped at 38 seconds. And the game clock is going to start on the referee's whistle. There it goes, 36-35. Number 34 takes the snap. He's getting ready to throw. He's got a man. Tough defense there, and they call pass interference. There was a lot of hands on each other from both players, but that always goes against the defense. We've got a pass interference call in the end zone against Jefferson. Okay, 25 seconds left in the game. And how are they calling this? Referee standing between the teams. We're waiting to see what he's going to do with it. Still waiting. He's walking around here. And now he starts to walk it off, pushing the Bulldogs back down to the 2-yard line. Being a penalty against the defense, that's going to give the Jackets a 1st down. We have 25 seconds to go in the game. 1st and goal from the 2. What are the Bulldogs going to do in this particular case? 34, it's a low snap. He's trying to run to his right and gets stuffed. We've got 6 Bulldog defensive players right there making the tackle. He did not get back to the line of scrimmage. They are marking it at the 3-yard line. Loss of 1 on the play. 15 seconds to go. They've called timeout. Yellow Jackets are huddling up with their coaches, as the Bulldogs do the same. Since this is a timeout, the coaches are allowed to walk out there and give their players some instruction, give them some water and Gatorade. 15 seconds left to go in the game. Bulldogs 21, Elysian Fields 0. This is going to be a critical play for the Yellow Jackets. They have probably this one chance to score unless they get an incomplete pass. And the one thing you want to do is at least get points on the board. So they're now coming to the line, breaking the huddle. Ball is at the 3-yard line. It's at the near hash mark. Number 34, quarterback. He's got a spread offense. Most of his receivers off to the left. He runs to his left and just gets it across. We have a touchdown for the Yellow Jackets, unfortunately. Ten seconds left in the game. The extra point will likely be run with no time running off the clock. The Bulldogs defense comes off the field as this is a scrimmage. There will be no rush against this extra point. Okay, here we go. Number 7 is the kicker for Elysian Fields. comes the snap. A high snap, but 12 gets it down. And the kicker gets it to hit the crossbar and bounce harmlessly away. 10 seconds left to play in this game. Bulldogs 21, Elysian Fields 6. And the clock is now running. As this is a scrimmage, we are running out the clock. Game over. Bulldogs win 21-6. Once again, don't forget, meet the Bulldogs tomorrow night, Jefferson High School Gym, 6 o'clock. Followed by the Back to School Bash. Once again, from Jerry Bennett Field at W.F. Lockett Stadium, this has been the Jefferson Bulldogs defeating the Elysian Fields Yellow Jackets. The live part of the scrimmage was 21-6. We thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of the season right here on Bulldogs TV on YouTube.